Cindy Royo, and we're here to talk about her core conversation. Tell us, Cindy, tell us a little bit about yourself and about this core conversation for South by Southwest.
Well, first of all, thanks for talking to me about it. And as you know, I'm a professor at Texas State University in San Marcos, and I teach in the School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I teach online media and social media topics, and basically, I am just very interested in how we're supposed to train journalists and media communicators of the future in using technology, what kinds of skills they need to have, and basically understanding how we need to change our curriculum. So for this core conversation, I enlisted some professionals that I really respect to get their opinions, and I also hope that we can get some other faculty from other schools and some students into the conversation as well.
Your core conversation is called Influence and Innovate. What should people expect to learn or expect to be able to talk about with these presenters?
The main thing that we want to talk about are just the wide range of things that students need to know to be able to participate in media profession in the future. Mainly, one of the things that I think that students need to come out of a media degree with is the ability to be innovative. Not just, I know how to do this, but that they can find unique ways of approaching problems. And then not that they're going to go out and do a job, but they're going to be able to influence the jobs that they go into. They're going to come out with innovative ideas, and they're going to be asked to give suggestions in their job. Not just do this job, but what do you think we should be doing here? The field is changing so much. It's very dynamic right now, and it's really not good enough just to be somebody who has to be told what to do. And so I want to discuss the kinds of ways we can encourage that. It's hard to teach that to somebody, but I want to get some suggestions from the other people in the panel and the participants on how we might be able to start encouraging innovation in students.
Oh, great. That sounds great. Can you talk a little bit about your presenters?
Okay, so it's a core conversation. There's two main people that will be facilitating the conversation. It's me and Tyson Evans from the New York Times. And he works in the Interactive News Technologies department, and he's great. He works for Aaron Pilhofer. They do the interactive presentations on the New York Times website. And their group is full of these journalist/developer types who I think it's a very interesting niche for training future journalists. To be able to understand how data works, to be able to understand how you would work with an interactive chart or graphic, and to understand what the user experience is with that. Also related to that, Matt Waite from PolitiFact, which is a website that really tests politicians' promises, and they kind of assess how well politicians are keeping up with their promises. And they use a lot of data, and they use a lot of charts, and it's a user experience, and he's a developer with that. So we want to kind of talk about this niche of programmer journalist and how we can get more technology skills and an understanding of data to journalism students. But we're just here to kind of stoke the conversation, so we hope that there'll be more people to give input in terms of what students need to know in terms of multimedia, or how we, what sorts of technologies we need to be teaching them, how much do they need to know in terms of HTML and website design. Just really gain an understanding of how a curriculum can change to be able to reflect the new environment.
So core conversation pretty much means that students will be able to actually have a conversation with these people and ask questions.
Right. It's a little different from a traditional panel. We won't have any audio visual. We won't have any PowerPoints. Basically, myself and Tyson and Matt will be there to maybe just start discussing some of these issues and then gain comments from the participants, whether they be students or faculty or professionals that decide to come to the core conversation. So I'm really excited about the potential of it to generate quite a bit of engagement from the people that are participating.
Great. And students and professors, will they be able to bring their flip cams and recorders and everything?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, any of the South by Southwest panels, you can bring that type of media in, as long as you're not bothering people in the room. I plan to have students there that will be recording the core conversation so that we can post it on our website, SXSWi.com, that we're working on as a team for the core conversation, be able to have the whole conversation captured. It's something I also want to be able to share with our faculty in the future as we start working on designing curriculum.
Okay, I'd like to thank Cindy Royo for taking the time to speaking with me, and I'll see you at South by Southwest.
Thank you.